Hello, everyone. My name's James, and today we're going to be doing a presentation on my friend Joe. So let's get into it. Who is Joe? Joe is, like I say, one of my friends. In this is what he looks like. He's a very pretty lad. He's got lovely ginger locks. The great thing about them, they're all intertwined. They're all over the. It's beautiful. You really have to see it for yourself, perhaps in person, because this photograph really doesn't quite do him justice, in my opinion. And you see, he's got a smile. It's quite pointy there. You can see it's. I can't see any way of it getting a little bit better. He's got a lovely nose there, and even his chin going off to one side really makes him stand out from other people. So, but back to the hair. The hair is unfortunately what does define him. Well, I say unfortunately, I mean his best quality overall is his hair. Sometimes he does get it cut and it ends up looking something like this, and as you can see, he just ends up looking like a peanut. So we don't really like that too much. I get a little bit upset and I have to go home and cry in my pillow for a little bit after he's had a hair. So we like it when he's like this, because this is all over the place. It's really sort of his own thing, really. As you can see, he's also got like red fiery eyes because he's just so full of love. So full of love. Well, except for me, really, because this is a typical encounter with me and Joe. See, he's there running. He looks a little bit afraid, and mainly because there I am. I'm chasing after him in a Sherlock Holmes hat, because you know that ultimately my biggest failure in life is not becoming Sherlock Holmes. So I'm not quite sure how I'm meant to go about that, but that's all right. But anyway, this is generally how it is. Him losing me for a little bit, and then he's quite happy, and then he'll just turn a corner and boom, I'm just round the corner from him, and he's never happy about that. Again, that's Joe. Just in case you weren't too sure which one it was, it does get a little bit confusing. Even I confused myself with Joe. Like when I first popped this up, I was like, wait, hang on, why have I put me running from Joe? But of course, that's me there, and I put the helpful annotation in case we didn't quite know who that was. But obviously, there will come a time when Joe just sort of has to accept me, really, and we'll become the bestest of friends, and this is what's going to happen. We're all going to be smiling, we're holding hands, skipping down the street, and lovely, and all wars and peace will be everywhere, all wars will stop, and life in the universe will continue, and everyone will be happy, really. And now, obviously, when we are best friends, we can go things like tandem bike riding. Look how happy we are. I've got the biggest smile on my face. I'll ride forwards, Joe will ride on the back, or we can switch it up if that's what it needs, and we'll be driving everywhere, and everything will be great. And again, just in case we were confused, that is Joe there. You can tell because he's got the lovely red eyes. That's sort of his most defining feature. And obviously we can go as well. There we are. We're fishing sitting on the grass, having a little fish. 'Cause obviously Joe will find the best fish because he's always good at finding things. It's one of his better talents, to be honest. It's probably one of more of his defining features, moreover than anything. But I think he's very good at finding fish. And that'll be our life. Then we'll die. We're not quite sure what's going to happen in between. But in the meantime, thank you for watching my presentation on Joe. If you have any questions, fuck off.